Since it's been a few weeks, I feel like it's had time to regenerate. All right, well, we are here today at the State College Goodwill, and we are on a mission for treasures that we can use to both furnish and decorate the house that I purchased recently with the intent of turning it into an Airbnb by the end of the year, which is only a few weeks away. I'm being very optimistic. But in addition to that, we are also searching for anything that we can buy to flip for a profit. So let's head in. Here we go. There's some hull just sitting on the end of the road there. Don't see any damage. That's exciting. There you go. Stick that right in the cart. I like hull. Oops. All right, let's go down this aisle. Is that the wishing well? It's the McCoy wishing well. There was a McCoy wishing well here the other week. Oh, I was gonna say it was broken. Yep, that's the one. Here is an eagle. Carved. It's kind of cute, but I think I'm gonna leave that behind. It's very heavy. I absolutely love digging at this Goodwill. It is so much fun. I found some really cool stuff here. It just takes a little digging in the back. Of course, I say that, and the hull was just sitting out on the front. This is cute. Look at this. I think he's supposed to have, oh, look, he has lenticular eyes. His nose is missing though. He's missing his nose. These little totes are always fun too. There's a pencil sharpener. Those vintage pencil sharpeners are always fun finds. $2.99. I'm gonna leave it though. There's some studio pottery. Looks like it's got some chipping on the edges. Lots of these joy candle holders. Alright, that's one aisle. We'll come back around and search a little bit more thoroughly. On the first pass, we found a cool planter. And, oh my god, what is that? Look at that weird bird. That's kind of fun. There's a sugar candle, $1.99. I was actually surprised that these have some resale value. That one's very sweet. Still has all the little sugar coating on it. So I'm going to stick that in here. Oh, look here. Those are fun. I think those are Viking, right? Or Ellie Smith. One or the other. Sweet. $2.99 each. Let's see what else we can find out here. I don't like the looks of that. It's fun. Somebody's fun studio pottery. What is this? Teleflora, made in Italy. I don't think I want the Teleflora. Oops. And this guy back around. That's kind of fun. Applied little fish. Probably a votive holder. Still has the $4 price tag on the bottom. Ooh, hi. Look at that. Let's see if market. Is that one Fenton? It's $2.99. We're gearing up for our Fenton Frenzy next month. So if it's Fenton, that's probably where I will be selling it, over on knickknacks.net. There's some splatter. Ooh, there's a third one. Sweet. We just need one more. Ooh. That was a close one. There's 3. We need another one. Let's see what we can find down here. Yeah, I think we're only going to find 3. I hate that. I feel like we need a set of 4. Maybe it'll turn up somewhere else. I'm going to get a closer look at this tile. Made in Spain. That is pretty. Alexandria. Souvenir cup. That's cool. $149. There's some deer down there. Wonder who makes the little bunnies. There's a mug in the back. I don't like the handle. It's a very awkward handle. It says melamine. I'm hoping we can find some more restaurant wear. This is normally where I find the bulk of the restaurant wear. And since it's been a few weeks, I feel like it's had time to regenerate. For instance, here's some saucers. That's the complete opposite of restaurant wear. It's very dainty. CT. I like the pansies on that. That's got a little bit of age. There's some Majolica. Another saucer. There are so many saucers. There's a glass bowl. I think that's just contemporary, probably like Home Goods or something. No signatures. Florida spoon rest. Huh, that might have some age. It's a souvenir. It's an owl with a flamingo on it. It's a bit contradictory, but we like it, right? It's adorable. We'll add it into the cart. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Tension. Stoneware. Unicorn bowls? What? Those seem very special. I'm a little tempted to look them up. They seem very special. Here's another spoon rest. Maybe we've found somebody's spoon rest collection. That would be fun, a vintage spoon rest collection. Here's a vintage glass vanity tray. Unfortunately, the rest of the vanity set is missing. This has the green stripe, which is one of the most common patterns of restaurant wear that I see, but it's just not thick enough. Czechoslovakia. I love these pictures. These little wood, like faux wood grain pictures. It's $1.49. A little tempted to grab it. I'm kind of a sucker for Czechoslovakia. Made in Italy. That's a cute little bird. There's a chip on that. Oh, what's this? No. Oh, hey, look, restaurant one. There we go. Ooh, Puerto Rico, USA. So I guess maybe that's the pattern. That's interesting. I like the blue. These are fun little dishes. All right, cool. We have a bowl back here. There's no Santa on the top though. Happy holidays. Santa on the top would indicate that it is likely spode. Ooh, that's a heavy one. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a nice piece. There's that green stripe. This one's by Victor. I think we'll take that. A lot of the restaurantware bowls are very shallow, and I love that this is like a deep, good bowl. Looks like there is a chip on this guy. That's a shame. Beautiful piece of Talavera. There's some, what is that? Autumn tea? No, tea, does it say on the bottom? Jewel tea. It's really pretty, but it has chipping all over it. Little too chipped up. All right. We're gonna give that a rest for a minute, and then I'll go back through the other direction. There we go. Oh, that one's got a crack. No! So this is, again, the green stripe. This is, that one's Jackson. That's a shame. I like the shape of that. Ooh, there we go. There's two back there. Those are cups, soup cups. This guy. Thought he was all done, but then I looked in the back and I found it. We're gonna have to get down low and start looking in the way back. Because there's some hiding. Alright, so this is the creamers, sugars, bitters. That's very sweet. This is likely Italian. And it has a tendency to chip all around the edge, which is such a shame because it's very sweet. Vintage coffee canister, $4.99. You know what? I think somebody just wrote coffee on it. They made it. They made their own coffee canister. Look. They broke out the permanent marker and they're like, from here and for forever, this will always be a coffee canister. So we're gonna browse through vases real quick like. That's actually kind of pretty. $7.99. It's studio pottery. Okay. I can take a ride in my cart. That's nice. That's probably something. Yeah, a tag. I was gonna say it's probably something contemporary. And it is. It's marked tag on the bottom. Ooh, that looks like a celery vase. It's kind of fun. So I've found the celery dishes before with the celery salts. So celery vases were pre-celery dishes. And it was very posh back in the mid to late 1800s to have a celery vase on your table. Like you were high class if you had a celery vase full of celery. I feel like I should bring that back for Christmas this year. My family will be like, what is that? And I'll be like, oh, just some celery I decided to stick as my centerpiece. Just kidding. I'm probably not going to do that. It's really cool though, isn't it? How much? $5.99. That's neat. I always love these old stonework Crocs. They're usually a little beat up. It's $5.99. That could maybe go into the Airbnb. I don't know. I'll think about it. Vintage ice bucket. I don't think I need one of those. All right. Well, they were restocking the entire time I was going down the dishes aisle, so it might be worth taking another stroll through here. Wow. It's like that almost caught fire. Let's see what we can find in here. Oh, hey, look. What do we have here? Oh, Niagara Falls. $4.99. I almost wonder if that had been painted at one point in time. Probably was. Probably somebody washed it and took off the paint. I don't know if that would be worth grabbing. It's obviously older. All right. So this is super cool. It probably dates to the late 1800s, early 1900s, but I tried looking it up. I couldn't find any sold. I found one listed for $25, and I think I'm going to leave it. I think we're going to leave it behind. What is this? It's a tulip. And then there's some chalkware. Oh, be careful. No, it's not chalkware. It's a metal sign. Ooh. What is that? 1923. Yes, please. That is a polychrome sign with amazing paint. That is incredible. I'm so glad we put that back because we would not have found this. It is by A.E. Mitchell Art Company. Pretty sure that's 1928. How amazing is that? Usually over time the finish wears. They have all those polychrome vintage lights that you see a lot, like the 1920s light fixtures, and then over time the finish starts to wear. That's what they would look like without the wear of the finish. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking, but I don't think I'm going to take that one with me. Down here, it looks like we've got some illustrator. I think they're just plain white, though. This is really neat. That looks like RRP. Yeah. That's a really cool looking RRP. Usually the transfers start to yellow. The fact that that one is intact and it's a larger piece, that's a really nice one. I'm not going to take it though. That's neat. I like that color combination with the gray and the pink. And it's $1.99. I really love this blue. Sweet. This is so fun. It's like a scavenger hunt. Just stare at the shelves until you see something that's like just got the right amount of thickness. Buffalo china. It's kind of the boring green stripe, but why not? the Trenel. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is such a cool marking. Never seen that one before. Ravenswood, West Virginia. All right. Well, that was a successful trip to the State College Goodwill. I'm really thrilled with all the restaurantware we found. We also found some cool stuff to flip for a profit. So that's awesome. I really love that deco polychrome sign. That is fantastic. So I'm excited to look it up and see how much it's worth. It might not be worth a whole lot, but it definitely has the cool factor. So if you're interested in purchasing any of the things you saw me pick up in today's video, not including the restaurantware, of course, you can find it on knickknacks.net. That is NIKNAX.net. There are almost 4,000 sellers and well over 87,000 listings to browse, mostly vintage and antiques. So go and check it out. And I guess I'll see you all in a couple days. So long.
All right, guys, I got one more.
Cool. You got Dad a youth-size football.
That's not just any football. This was my football, autographed by Joe Cool himself. The Niners, they used to practice right down the street from where I lived at Sierra College. Every day after school, me and my buddies would walk by the fence and try and get autographs, but I never could get Joe's, until one day I saw him walking by. So I said, "Hey Joe," and I launched a football over the fence at him. He says, "Nice arm, kid. Got a pen?" So I walk over to the fence and he signs the ball for me. Then he chucks it back over, but I wasn't ready for it. I bobbled it and I dropped it right in some gum.
You dropped a pass from John Montana?
Anyway, years later, I met your mom at that same school. And I knew she was the one immediately, but I was broke. This was the only thing that I had that was valuable. So I took it to the local pawn shop and they gave me credit towards her ring that she's wearing right now. I never saw it again. Where did you find this?
I got it on knickknacks.net.